this mess is mine.
Sparks a hurricane. Shortcut to trouble, yeah, it's all in my head. Turn left for freedom, turn right for dread. One quick fix, now the dice are cast. Shortcut to trouble, and the trouble's fast. Pool hall, neons buzzing sharp and mean. Biker eyes like wolves in a bad daydream. They want my money, I want my skin. Shortcut whispers, you'll never win. Every step's a riddle, every breath's a dare. Cosmic jokes laughing in the thin night air. Shortcut to trouble, yeah, it's all in my head. Turn left for freedom, turn right for dread. One quick fix, now the dice are cast. Shortcut to trouble, and the trouble's fast. Thoughts are spells, and spells are knives. Cut through corners, cutting lies. The map's a lie, the truth's a mess. Shortcuts curse what they profess. Trouble, yeah, it's all in my head. Turn left for freedom, turn right for dread. One quick fix, now the dice are cast. Shortcut to trouble, and the trouble's fast. Thoughts of spells and spells and knives. Cut through corners, cutting lies. The map's a lie, the truth's a mess. Shortcuts curse what they profess. Shortcuts curse what they profess. doesn't stop. It's like cable television. It just keeps pumping garbage into your life. You're not living your channel, surfing through your own bad decisions. Reality's got jokes it loves to pull. Throws me a curveball and plays it cool. I said one word, it said yes, and now I'm juggling chaos with both hands. Every idea's a rabbit hole, and I'm Alice losing control. Abracadabra, presto, Kazam. I'm stuck in the circus I never planned, flipping through channels of my own bad schemes. It's all just reruns of my shattered dreams. Tried to outsmart it with a master plan. The universe laughed, said, try again, man. I'm not living, I'm just flipping through the sitcom of me chasing deja vu. Oh, remote control, where's the rewind? Fast forward my mess, leave it behind. But no, the screen just keeps glitching. This bad idea train ain't switching. Abracadabra, presto, Kazam. I'm stuck in the circus I never planned, flipping through channels of my own bad schemes. It's all just reruns of my shattered dreams. Reality's not passive, it's the world's greatest improv troupe. You throw out a dumb idea, it says yes, and abracadabra, presto, and alakazam.
I'll grab a quick sandwich at the lunch counter. Sounds innocent, right? Suddenly, the guy behind the counter tells me the sandwich is cursed. He says, eat this and you'll see the truth. And I'm like, buddy, I wanted pastrami, not enlightenment. I'm not ready to meet God between two slices of rye. But that's how thought works. It doesn't stop at lunch, it builds a mystical subplot around your appetite. Suddenly I'm chewing bread and questioning the nature of reality. Pastrami shouldn't be a portal, but here we are. Final thought, I'll hop off the bus early, take the alley through Kensington. Boom! Instant initiation ritual. The graffiti looks like scripture. A guy's selling incense that smells like regret, and a stray cat stares at me like it knows my karma. That's when I realize every thought is a spell. You don't cast it with wands. You cast it with shortcut sandwiches and bad decisions. And the universe, it's the world's greatest improv troupe. You throw out a dumb idea and it builds the whole scene around you. That's magic, folks. That's creation, that's comedy. And the joke's always on you. So yeah, thoughts have substance. They're bricks, they're spells, they're scripts. And me, I'm just the kid who keeps writing bad ones. But hey, at least it's material. And if you don't laugh at it, you'll cry. And if you cry, the universe will build a whole sitcom around your tears. That's the punchline of existence, folks. You think you're hungry, but you're starving for meaning. And the universe will serve it to you, whether you ordered it or not. Welcome to the show.
When the kid tells his story, the shortcut through Woolworth's, the pastrami prophecy, the Kensington detour to his buddy Reb, who we all regarded as a bit of a mystic, the exchange becomes less about comedy and more about initiation. Listening without judgment, Reb doesn't laugh or scold. He listens as if each absurd detail, the biker gang, the cursed sandwich, the alley cat, is a sacred text. Reframing the chaos, Reb tells the kid, every humiliation is a scripture, every stray thought is a spell. You are learning that the mind is not a servant, but a magician. one that conjures worlds whether you ask it to or not. You see, the shortcut wasn't about saving time. It was about seeing how thought builds karmic architecture. The pastrami wasn't lunch. It was initiation into the truth that appetite itself is a portal. The Kensington Alley wasn't a detour. It was a temple disguised as graffiti and regret. Rib reminded the kid that thought has substance, but it is not ultimate reality. The real lesson is to witness the thought without being trapped in its construction. The kid sees that his misadventures aren't random. They're demonstrations of how thought actuates reality. His comedy becomes scripture. The punchlines are parables. The absurdities are initiations. He realizes that telling the story itself is magic. The act of naming the chaos transforms humiliation into art. Reap smiles and says, yes, you are already practicing the highest form of magic. You take the substance of thought, the architecture of humiliation, and you transmute it into laughter. That is liberation. That is the sound of the soul, remembering itself. Your thoughts go up to the stratosphere and bounce back down to become reality, depending on the strength of your will and belief. They will solidify to some degree or another in our world. Sometimes as notions, sometimes as ghosts, and sometimes as grand designs. The kid, so you're telling me my shortcut through Woolworths went orbital? Like NASA launched it, bounced it off the stratosphere, and re-entered as a biker gang beating? Man, I thought I was just late for the bus. Turns out I'm an architect of ghosts. Yes, even the smallest thought is a seed. The cosmos does not care if it is wise or foolish. It will grow it all the same. The kid, great, so my brain's not just a bad landlord, it's Houston Mission Control. Every dumb idea I have gets cosmic airtime, and depending on how much I believe in it, it comes back as pastrami prophecies, alleyway temples, or pool hall grand designs. No wonder every day feels like a cosmic prank. Not man, the prank is the teaching. The joke is the scripture. You are learning that thought is substance, and substance is destiny.
I can't even handle lunch, but I get it. You're saying the real trick is learning which thoughts deserve a launch and which ones should stay grounded. Otherwise, I'm just out here firing off cosmic bottle rockets, waiting for them to crash land on my life. And yet, even your bottle rockets illuminate the night sky. Do not curse the chaos. It is the comedy of the soul remembering itself. All right, Reb, next time I think about pastrami, I'll check if it's worth sending to orbit. Otherwise, I'll keep it grounded. Maybe just a tuna sandwich, less cosmic fallout. Reb gestures, and suddenly the kid sees it. Above them, thoughts streak upward like sparks, tiny, glowing fragments. Some fizzle out before reaching the dome. Others bounce back down, heavy, luminous, reshaping the streets below. A stray thought drifts upward. I'll grab a sandwich. It bounces back down as a flicker. A lunch counter, pastrami on rye, nothing more than a notion. Reb says these are the lightest. They pass through your life like whispers. These are ghosts, they haunt, they linger, they remind you of the weight of belief. Finally, a thought rockets upward. I'll save time with a shortcut. It slams against the dome, rebounds with force, and manifests as a full stage pool hall biker gang fist waiting. Rip says these are grand designs. Strong belief builds architecture. The world obeys the blueprint of your conviction. trick is learning which thoughts deserve a launch and which one should stay grounded. Otherwise, I'm just out here firing off cosmic bottle rockets, waiting for them to crash land on my life. And yet even your bottle rockets illuminate the night sky. Do not curse the chaos, it is the comedy of the soul remembering itself. The kid. Alright, Reb, next time I think about pastrami, I'll check if it's worth sending to orbit. Otherwise, I'll keep it grounded. Maybe just a tuna sandwich, less cosmic fallout. Reb gestures, and suddenly the kid sees it. Above them, thoughts streak upward like sparks, tiny glowing fragments. Some fizzle out before reaching the dome. Others bounce back down, heavy, luminous, reshaping the streets below. A stray thought drifts upward, I'll grab a sandwich. It bounces back down as a flicker. A lunch counter, pastrami on grind. Nothing more than a notion, Reb says. These are the lightest, they pass through your life like whispers. These are ghosts, they haunt, they linger, they remind you of the weight of belief. Finally, a thought rockets upward. I'll save time with a shortcut. It slams against the dome, rebounds with force and manifests as a full stage pool hall. Biker gang, fist waiting. Reef says, these are grand designs. Strong belief builds architecture. The world obeys the blueprint of your conviction. Finally, a thought rockets upward. I'll save time with a shortcut. It slams against the dome, rebounds with force and manifest as a full stage pool hall. Biker gang, fist waiting. Rib says, these are grand designs. Strong belief builds architecture. The world obeys the blueprint of your thought, of your conviction.
To perform his act for a Shriner's convention, he showed up a little later, as usual. The hall is a low-ceilinged box, fluorescent lights buzzing like insects trapped in jars. A banner droops across the stage. Welcome, Shriners! The punch bowl at the center of the room glows faintly, as if it knows something the men in fezzes do not. The Shriners sit in rows of folding chairs, their fezzes tilted at odd angles, their faces flushed from the spiked punch. Their laughter is volcanic, rolling, uncontrollable, echoing off the linoleum floor. One man clutches his belly as if he's giving birth to joy. Another tries to crawl under his chair, convinced it's a submarine. Fluorescent buzz cuts through the haze. Low ceiling feels like a basement maze. A banner slumps, it barely tries. Welcome, Shriners! In tired cries. The punch bowl gleams like it's alive. A secret kept, a whisper jive. The kids late again, strolling in slow. Physics tilted, eyes aglow. Punch drunk laughter, the room's a spin. The kids late again, let the act begin. Folding chairs in crooked rows, men in hats, red velvet shows. Their faces flushed, their stories slurred. Buzzing lights, their secrets stirred. The kids late again, strolling in slow. Physics tilted, eyes aglow. Punch drunk laughter, the room's a spin. The kids late again, let the act begin. The hall hums low, a box
answer. The punch knows all.
On stage, the kid grips the microphone like it's a lifeline. His jokes about traffic lights and red land with explosive force. Each punchline detonating in the crowd. He's exhilarated, but also unnerved. This is too much laughter, too loud, too long. Then he shifts gears. He begins to talk about his Irish grandmother. Her boiled potatoes, her curses, her belief that laughter was proof the devil had lost. The room changes, the laughter collapses into sobs. The Shriners cry openly, their tears soaking their fezzes, their faces twisted in grief. Mic in hand like it's all I own. Traffic lights and rent in a comic tone. Crowd erupts, too loud, too long. This rush feels right, but something's wrong. Shift the gears, hold the wheel. Show them the cracks I used to sail. Grandma's kitchen, boiled and bare. Curses flying through smoky air. Laughter's proof the devil's done. Tears now falling one by one. Shriners weeping, hats in hand. Room transformed by what I hadn't planned. Her ghost sits front row, her eyes on me. Boiled potatoes and rosary beads. The devil's lost, she used to say. In laughter's echo, he'll fade away. But now I see in tears that stream. Truth lives in both the laugh and scream. Grandma's kitchen, boiled and bare. Curses flying through smoky air. Laughter's proof the devil's done. Tears now falling one by one. The kid stares out at them, bewildered. He feels like a priest at a funeral he didn't mean to conduct. The Jesuit of the shadows smiles, satisfied the hall is transformed into a surreal cathedral. Fezzes as crowns, tears as holy water. The kid is accidental prophet. The kid walked onto the stage like a man who had just been told he was the Messiah, but only for the next 20 minutes. The Shriners sat in their little red fezzes, their faces pink from the punch bowl. None of them knew that a Jesuit priest who had wandered in through the back door like a moth drawn to neon had poured a few drops of liquid sunshine into their communal refreshment. The feathers gleam like crimson kings, eyes wide, lost in melting rings. The punch burns sweet, a secret sting. The room hums low, the madness sings. Accidental prophet,
kid stares out at them, bewildered, feels like a priest at a funeral. He didn't mean to conduct. The Jesuit in the shadow smiles. Satisfied, the hall is transformed into a surreal cathedral. Fezes as crowns, tears as holy water. The kid is accidental prophet. The kid walked onto the stage like a man who had just been told he was Messiah, but only for the next 20 minutes. The Shriners sat in their little red fezes, their faces pink from the punch bowl. None of them knew that a Jesuit priest who had wandered in through the back door like a moth drawn to neon had poured a few drops of liquid sunshine into their communal refreshment. The fezes gleam like crimson kings, eyes wide, lost in melted rings. The punch burns sweet, a secret sting. The room hums low, the madness sings. Accidental prophet, 20 minutes to reign. Holy water's tears, acid in the veins. A cathedral of chaos, a crown of shame. Accidental prophet, they chant your name. The shadows grin, the Jesuit's game. The kid stands tall, but he's not the same. A funeral hymn with no one to blame. The stage is set, the fires flame. They bow, they laugh, they cry, they kneel. A Messiah's wait, a lie too real. Accidental prophet, 20 minutes to reign. Holy water's tears, acid in the veins. A cathedral of chaos, a crown of shame. Accidental prophet, they chant your name. The stained glass glows, a fractured face. Time bends and folds, a twisted space. A Messiah's curse, a fleeting grace. The punchline hits but leaves no trace. In the hall of fezes, where laughter became thunder and sorrow became rain, the kid inhaled the breath of the crowd and was lifted without drinking. See how the Shriners wept, see how they laughed, see how their fezes bobbed like buoys on the ocean of madness. And the kid, poor prophet, felt the tide rise in his veins. He was drunk on their tears, stoned on their joy, high on their hallucination. The Jesuit smiled in the shadows, thinking he had made a miracle. But the miracle was not the punch. The miracle was the grandmother boiling potatoes in eternity. orbited a cadre of fezzes and tears. A comedy show turned mass, a circus turned cathedral. And the kid, contact high, became their priest, their clown, their grandson, their messiah for 20 minutes. The Jesuit smiled in the shadows, thinking he had made a miracle. But the miracle was not the punch. The miracle was the grandmother who turned comedy into scripture. And the kid, on a contact high, became their prophet for 20 minutes. Around her memory, they orbited a cadre of fezzes and tears. A comedy show turned mass, a circus turned cathedral, and the kid, contact high, became their prophet for 20 minutes.
You know what my Irish grandmother used to say? A man can get used to anything short of hanging. She said it while peeling potatoes. Not dramatically, not like it was wisdom, just like it was weather. Like looks like rain. Like the dogs got worms again. A man can get used to anything short of hanging. And I laughed every time. Because it's funny, right? It's funny the way a funeral is funny when the priest forgets the name of the deceased. It's funny the way your life is funny when you realize it's just a long series of things you got used to. And inappropriate laughs are often the hardiest. I tried to write a routine about it. About love. About devotion. About how we get used to people. How we get used to being disappointed by them. How we get used to disappointing them back. How we call that love. But it wasn't funny. It was just true. And truth is like a potato, nutritious but hard to sell on stage. So I scrapped the routine. But I kept the line. A man can get used to anything short of hanging.
Years later, he tried to write about it. He wanted to explore how love and devotion fit into that equation. How people cling to each other while the gallows creaks in the background. He wrote a few lines. They weren't funny, they were true, which is worse. He stared at the page, he thought, why did I laugh when she said it? Maybe because it was brave, maybe because it was hopeless, maybe because it was both, and that's the punchline punchline of existence. The gallows whispered secrets in the wind. She held my hand, said this is where we begin. A laugh escaped like a thief in the night. Why did I laugh when her words held no light? Maybe it was brave, maybe it was doomed, maybe it was both, and the punchline bloomed. While the rope swings slow and the sky turns gray, we cling to the edge like it's a better day. Hopeless and holy, the joke we defend, laughing at love when we know how it ends. The ink bled truths I could barely hold. Devotion's a fire in the winter cold. We danced on the edge of the world's last breath, loving each other in the shadow of death. Maybe it was brave, maybe it was cursed, maybe it was both, and that made it worse. While the rope swings slow and the sky turns gray, we cling to the edge like it's a better day. Hopeless and holy, the joke we defend, laughing at love when we know how it ends.
And I wonder, why did it make me laugh? Maybe because it's brave, maybe because it's hopeless, maybe because it's bold. And that's the punchline of existence. You ever laugh at something and then wonder if you're the joke? That's what it feels like. That's what she gave me. A line that makes me laugh. It makes me wonder why. So I say it now, like a prayer, like a spell, like a punchline. A man can get used to anything short of hype.
The kid thought about the huge impact his stories about his grandmother had on the crowd. He thought of how she made him laugh with her very Irish sayings. The kid sat in his kitchenette, which was really just a sink with dreams. He was trying to write a new routine, something about love and devotion and Irish fatalism. His grandmother had said once while peeling potatoes, with the fury of a saint, a man can get used to anything short of hanging. She said it like it was a weather report. The kid had laughed whenever he heard it. He always laughed, it was the kind of line that made you feel like the universe was a pub and God was the bartender who'd already seen too much. The sink dreams of oceans vast and wide, a kitchenette kingdom where secrets hide. Potatoes pile like a saint's prayer beads, peeling fury, love, and ancestral creeds. Laughter's a ghost in the walls tonight. Echoes of saying sharp and bright. A man can get used to anything, short of hanging, short of wings. Irish wit and fatal charms. Love's a rope that won't disarm. Her hands worked hard, but her eyes told tales of Belfast streets and Atlantic gales. Devotion wrapped in a potato skin, a saint's endurance, a devil's grin. Can love be measured in loyalty, in whispered jokes or rosary beads? The world's a stage, we play, we sing. A man can get used to anything. Short of hanging, short of wings. Irish wit and fatal charms. Love's a rope that won't disarm.
Sing dreams of oceans vast and wide, a kitchenette kingdom where secrets hide. Potatoes pile like a saint's prayer beads, peeling fury, love, and ancestral creeds. Laughter's a ghost in the walls tonight, echoes of saying sharp and bright. A man can get used to anything, short of hanging, short of wings. Irish wit and fatal charms. Love's a rope that won't disarm. Her hands worked hard, but her eyes told tales of Belfast streets and Atlantic gales. Devotion wrapped in a potato skin, a saint's endurance, devil's grin. Can love be measured in loyalty, in whispered jokes or rosary beads? The world's a stage, we play, we sing. A man can get used to anything, short of hanging, short of wings. Irish wit and fatal charms. Love's a rope that won't disarm.
And I wonder why did it make me laugh Maybe because it's brave. Maybe because it's hopeless. Maybe because it's both, and that's the punchline of existence. You ever laugh at something and wonder if you're the joke? That's what it feels like. That's what she gave me, a line that makes me laugh and makes me wonder why. So I say it now, like a prayer, like a spell, like a punchline. So I say it now, like a prayer, like a spell, like a punchline. A man can get used to anything short of hanging.
From a rope saying, well, I guess this is where I stopped getting used to things. The kid laughed again, not because it was funny, but because it was so Irish. He whipped out his notebook and scribed out the following monologue.
You know what my Irish grandmother used to say?
A man can get used to anything short of hanging. She said it while peeling potatoes, not dramatically, not like it was wisdom, just like it was weather, like looks like rain, like the dog's got worms again, like a lion can get used to anything short of hanging. And I laughed every time because it's funny, right? It's funny the way a funeral is funny when the priest forgets the name of the deceased. It's funny the way your life is funny when you realize it's just a long series of things you got used to. And inappropriate laughs are often the hardiest. I tried to write a routine about it, about love, about devotion, about how we get used to people, how we get used to being disappointed by them, how we get used to disappointing them back, how we call that love. But it wasn't funny, it was just true. And truth is like a potato, nutritious but hard to sell on stage. So I scrapped the routine, but I kept the line. A man can get used to anything short of hanging. And I wondered, why did it make me laugh? Maybe because it's brave, maybe because it's hopeless, maybe because it's both, and that's the punchline of existence. You ever laugh at something and then wonder if you're the joke? That's what it feels like. That's what she gave me. A line that makes me laugh and makes me wonder why. So I say it now like a prayer, like a spell, like a punchline. A man can get used to anything short of hanging.
Remember what Uncle Billy said? Say nothing to nobody. It's what you got to do when people are passing by you. Watch what they do, but never tell what you do. So say nothing to nobody every day, it's true. Think a rule.
697 when people are talking and they ask, what do you do? Keep walking. Don't tell them nothing and just keep on strutting. Saying nothing to nobody is what we always do. It's true, it's what we do. Uncle Billy said it plain, don't make a sound. Keep your eyes wide open when they're looking around. Watch their feet, but don't let them watch you. Rule 697, it's carved in the stone. When they ask what you're doing, you leave it alone. Say nothing to nobody. Locked up tight, say nothing to nobody. Not morning or night, say nothing to nobody. That's how we survive, say nothing to nobody. That's how we stay alive. They ask what's cooking, but you keep it cold. The less they know, the longer you hold. Never tell them your truth, it's your gold. Rule 697, it's the family creed. They can guess all they want, but you're planting no seed. Say nothing to nobody. Keep it locked up tight. Say nothing to nobody. Not morning or night. Say nothing to nobody. That's how we survive. Say nothing to nobody. That's how we stay alive. They ask what's cooking, but you keep it cold. The less they know, the longer you hold. Never tell them your truth, it's your gold. Rule 697.